Welcome back, dreamers, to my channel, Roses, Star, and Books. Now, it is the 4th day of Romanceathon, and I haven't filmed nothing, no vlogs, nothing like that. But it was for a reason though. I was sick. I was not sick like throw up, like can't move, can't see, but like, like women kind of sick, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was sick, so I couldn't really film that much because I wasn't feeling that well. I was grumpy and everything like that. So I'm deciding to film today, but this is not a vlog. This is just basically, wow, how disrespectful. This is basically talking about the books that I've read so far, and today and tomorrow I will be filming somewhat of a vlog to say, let's hope that it's successful, because I don't know. But yeah, you guys are not seeing my hair today because yeah, it's in a state. I was just too lazy to actually comb it or anything like that. Sorry. But the first book that I've read for the Romanceathon was The Christmas Pact by Penelope Ward. And this was like basically office, kind of like an office romance. Yeah. So the two main characters had the same name. Literally, only it was like switched up, so like this person had the first name, and for the other person it was the first name was the last name, and that kind of vibes. So the emails got switched up, or they got each other's emails a lot, to say, essentially, basically. So the girl didn't like the guy because of that, because he often replied, she like literally just forward the email to him without reading his emails, but he read her emails, so she didn't like him for that. But when they met, she was trying to ignore him, but like she couldn't ignore him. And they made a deal to do something because he read an email in hers and he knew what it was like. He knew some personal stuff about she and her mom and stuff like that. So he basically made a propose something to her. And in the end, she basically agreed to it, and whatever, they fell in love. Yeah. And I give this like a 4 star. But now thinking back to it, I'm wondering, like, should I have just given it a 3 star, because like it sounds like I didn't enjoy that much. But like me, when I'm reading books or when I was listening to the audiobooks, I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. This is like love. I gotta give this 4 star, 5 star, high star ratings. And then when I'm thinking back on like the actuality of it, I'm like, it wasn't that great. Like, it wasn't that memorable. Like, so yeah, I might change the star rating, but for now it's a 4 star. Don't judge me. Okay, the next book that I read was Defy by L.J Shen. I wish I was filming, because my reaction to this, like, let me tell you, I woke up in the morning after reading the Christmas Pact the night, well, 12 12, I read the Christmas Pact. When I finished, I went to bed. Then when I got up, I decided I'm gonna listen to Defy, while I'm eating my breakfast in front of my dad and my stepmom. Big mistake. I don't know why I didn't learn from reading I've read L.J Shen's books before. Not books. I've read one book, and it's Vicious. And I didn't know why I didn't get the idea that her books is basically blunt and raw. So I was like eating my breakfast in front of my stepmom and my dad, and I had my earphone in my head, and then I was hearing like dick and this and fuck, and I was like, I hope you did not hear that. And like there was like sexual scenes going on. I'm like, oh my god, I hope my parents are not hearing this. Like, oh my god, I'm like literally in front of them, and I'm like, Cindy, calm down. Oh my god, no, this can't be happening. And I was like, oh my god, I need to eat my breakfast so quick and go to my room where I could be alone. And did you guys hear this? Like, are you hearing what I'm hearing? No. Okay, good. That was literally my reaction. Like, I was looking at them and I'm like, I hope you guys are not hearing this. And it was a good thing that I decided to lower the volume, because if that volume was on high, they would have definitely heard everything. And that would have been horrible. Like, I would have been so embarrassed. But anyways, this was like a good book. It was good. I wouldn't lie, I gave it 5 star. Maybe it deserved 4 star, but I gave it 5 star because I enjoyed the story between the teacher and the student. So essentially it's between the teacher and a student. But he's legal though. He's 18, so don't worry. Although she's older, you have this age gap, but it was cute. It was short. It was cute. It was sweet. It was hot. Not overly heated hot, but it was hot. It was steamy. So yeah. The next book I read, which was a buddy read, it was Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I enjoyed this. I gave it a 4 star. Like, I liked Chloe. She was grumpy at times. I was like, why you gotta be so grumpy, girl? Like, I understand, but like, why you gotta be so grumpy? But then I'm like, shit, that's me. Like, I be that grumpy sometime, like, literally. So I guess I can't come for you, Chloe. But anyways, I don't know, like, I still don't know how I feel about this book. Like, I enjoyed it, but it was not like overly enjoyed, like, oh my god, hot on my top list of enjoyment kind of thing, like my overall favorite kind of thing in a book. But like, it was good. Like, literally, I'm contemplating whether I should give some of these books the rating that I actually give it. Like, I'm such a lenient reviewer. Why am I so lenient? But let's forget about that and move on to the next book. The next book Oh, If I Never Met You, that's a buddy read book for everyone who's taking part in Romanceathon. I've read this before and I stick with 4-star. To be honest, like, this book is not like something like I'm like so excited about or anything like that. So I don't have much to say about this. I actually gave a review about this on my like a channel that I have for my poetry. I used to review books over there on my poetry channel, but I decided that my books need to be separated from my poetry. So yeah, I don't have much to say about that. Yeah, and the book that I read last night, I literally stayed up the entire night reading listening to this book. I didn't get I got 2 hours of sleep. And I'm so energetic. Why am I so energetic? Oh, I drank coffee. Thank God for coffee. But the book that I'm talking about is Enemies by Tijan. I really enjoyed this book. I gave this book 5-star. And this book, I really think that it really deserves the 5-star that I gave it. I'm wondering if Enemies to Lovers is actually my favorite book of all time. Favorite trope of all time. I realized I really enjoy Enemies to Lovers and Forbidden Romances. But this book, I was literally hooked from the beginning to the end. I did not want it to end, and I did not want to go to bed until it ended. I was like, oh my God, should I go and sleep now and then listen to the rest tomorrow? And I'm like, no, I can't. I need to know what's going to happen. Oof. I was literally imagining myself in the situation. I was like, okay. The way they described when she was talking about the sex scenes, and she was like, oh, all night, and he was so rough and all these kinds of things, and I was like, oh my God. I want to go all night too. But I was so into the story, the characters. I was scared for her for a moment when she got into the accident. She basically lost her entire family, except for her stepbrother. And she lost her mom earlier, but when she was going to make a new start with her life, studying in the university, she basically lost her stepmom and her dad, and she was her enemy came to bring the news, and she got into an accident, and after the accident I was really scared for her because it looked it sounded like she was having I thought something was going on with her than just trauma. I thought she was losing her mind. She was becoming disabled or something. I was literally scared, batshit scared for her. I was like, oh my God, please make her better. Please make her better. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. At first, I didn't really understand why she did it, why she had it, why she had him as an enemy. I know, people be probably saying, well, who is him? What is his name? What is his name? What is her name? Y'all, I'm sleep deprived. I am not remembering no names. I cannot remember no when I literally did not sleep properly. Like I slept for 2 hours, well less than 2 hours because my dad woke me up. So I cannot remember any names, but I remember the storyline and I remember I loved it. So that's it. Like I loved it. And they had a kid in the end, like for the epilogue. I think they had 2 epilogues. The epilogue after the epilogue. I was like, yeah. But let me stop being so crazy and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this ranting of the books that I read. That probably didn't help you guys to decide if you want to read the books that I've read, but I talked about it anyways. And this video is literally 16 minutes long. And I think I'm gonna upload it at 16 minutes long. Unedited video, yay! I love unedited videos. So I'm gonna put this up with all my crazy ass shit going on. Me talking all crazy, no editing kind of thing. Make a thumbnail, upload this raw, unedited. Bam. My next video, I promise it will be edited. So, bye. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And, yeah, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell below by the subscribe button. And come back to see more of my crazy videos that I'll be creating. Bye.